John D. Rockefeller is a monumental and controversial figure in American history, arguably the most influential businessman of all time. He embodies the Gilded Age's extremes of ambition, wealth, and power. Here is a comprehensive overview of his life and legacy. Quick profile. Full name: John Davison Rockefeller. Lifespan: July 8, 1839, May 23, 1937. Known for founder of the Standard Oil Company, becoming the world's first billionaire, and pioneering modern philanthropy. Core business: oil refining and monopoly peak. Net worth estimated at over $400 billion in today's dollars, making him arguably the richest person in modern history. The rise of an empire: Standard Oil. Rockefeller's genius lay not in discovering oil, but in bringing order and ruthless efficiency to the chaotic, nascent industry. The beginning. He started in Cleveland as a commission merchant. Seeing the potential in oil refining, he built his first refinery in 1863. The strategy: efficiency and scale. While others focused on drilling, Rockefeller focused on refining. He built his own barrels, bought his own timberlands, and created his own distribution network: railroads, pipelines, tank cars. This vertical integration drastically cut costs. The masterstroke: the trust. In 1870, he formed the Standard Oil Company. His most famous tactic was negotiating secret, massive rebates from railroads, making his shipping costs lower than his competitors. He would then either buy out rivals or crush them by undercutting their prices in local markets until they went bankrupt. The monopoly. By the early 1880s, Standard Oil controlled about 90% of the oil refineries and pipelines in the United States. It was a monopoly in the truest sense, controlling the flow of oil from the well to the consumer. The controversy. Robber baron or captain of industry. Rockefeller is the quintessential example of this historical debate. The case for robber baron. Ruthless tactics. His use of predatory pricing, secret deals with railroads, and industrial espionage drove countless small businessmen to ruin. The monopoly. His complete control of the industry was seen as a threat to free enterprise and democracy itself. Public outcry. He was vilified in the press by muckraking journalists like Ida Tarbell, whose 1904 expose, The History of the Standard Oil Company, detailed the company's cutthroat methods and turned public opinion sharply against him. The case for captain of industry. Revolutionized business. He pioneered the modern corporate structure, the trust, and the concept of economies of scale. Stabilized the market. He brought order and predictability to a wildly volatile oil market. Lowered prices for consumers. By making refining incredibly efficient, he drove down the cost of kerosene and other oil products, making them affordable for the average American. The antitrust battle and breakup. The public and political backlash against Standard Oil culminated in one of the most famous legal cases in U.S. history. Sherman Antitrust Act, 1890. This law was passed largely in response to the power of trusts like Standard Oil. Standard Oil Company of New Jersey vs. United States, 1911. The U.S. Supreme Court found Standard Oil in violation of the antitrust laws and ordered its breakup into 34 separate, independent companies. The irony: the breakup made Rockefeller even richer, as he retained massive shares in all the new companies, which included future giants like Exxon, Mobil, Chevron, and Amoco. The philanthropist, a new model for giving. In his later years, Rockefeller dedicated himself to philanthropy on a scale the world had never seen. He is considered the father of modern, scientific philanthropy. Systematic giving. He believed in using his wealth to address the root causes of problems, not just the symptoms. Major foundations established. The University of Chicago, 1890. He donated $35 million to found and build this world-class research university. Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research, 1901. Now Rockefeller University, a premier biomedical research center. General Education Board, 1902. To promote education in the United States without distinction of race, sex, or creed. Rockefeller Foundation, 1913. To promote the well-being of humanity throughout the world. It focused on public health, medical education, and the arts. By the time of his death, he had given away over $500 million, billions in today's money. Conclusion. John D. Rockefeller is a figure of profound contradiction. He was a devout Baptist who taught Sunday school while running a business empire considered by many to be immoral. He created a monopoly that crushed competition, yet his efficiency drove down prices and shaped the modern global economy. He was the ultimate robber baron, yet he became the world's greatest philanthropist, funding advancements that have saved countless lives. His legacy is a permanent part of the American fabric. The power of ambition, the danger of unchecked corporate power, and the potential of wealth to be a force for both immense good and immense control.